Good morning, everybody. Egusi soup again on the menu today. Up, I'm grateful, oh Lord. Oh Lord, I'm grateful. Men are not taught to be this. Men are not taught to cry. Men are not taught to express emotions. Men are not taught. So the one where they teach you na inko, why are people not doing that one? What were men actually taught them? What were men taught? I want to know. What was men, Kona, what were men taught? When it comes to mental health issues, men are quick to remember what they were taught, what they were not taught, etc. But nobody taught you to grape. But you grape men, you grape women, you grape dead bodies, you grape animals. You are slowly becoming the worst monsters in the world. But you were not taught. It is men's mental health months. But what you will not see is men talking about their own mental health. It is men's mental health months. But I bet you they are out there looking for a gay person to unalive. It is men's mental health month, but they would rather talk about what they were taught and what they were not taught. And my question is, the things that you were taught, why don't you reinforce that the way you reinforce the ones that you were not taught? A man will come and say, nobody taught you this, but it was not the woman. You created that system. You are the one that created the structure, the patriarchal structure that made you not to cry, that made you a macho man, that made you all of those things that you said men should not, men should not. You created the system. And even if you did not create the system, you reinforce it. If not be your papa create them, but you stuck to it. You stuck to it. You reinforce it every day. The day that you cried, did anybody beat you, dear men? The day that you let out your emotion and express your emotion, did anybody beat you? Anybody beat you? Nobody beat you. So Friday, Egusi. I have sympathy for no man. Do you know why? Because instead of men to talk about themselves, help themselves, encourage themselves, they would rather talk about women. What's your bitter leaf? Women are more likely to get help. Women are more likely to this. Now they talk and I say women, they privilege for this world past men. We had to break the circle. But you people, you will never break that circle. You prefer to be in the chains that you created for yourself. How now you open door, they complain, say mosquito, they bite you. Now you open the door. Now you see they complain, say mosquito, they bite you. Small roasted fish. See my laptop, they make a show now. See the topic, masculinity and race, related factors as barriers to health help seeking among African American men behavior. Even though I write. Come to my slide 16, talk about personal opinion. If men collectively created and benefited from patriarchal structures, then some of the burdens men face are consequences of those same structures. Cultural norms about masculinity were often transmitted by male-dominated institutions, such as government, religious organizations, militaries, and workplaces. Some men continue to reinforce these norms by policing other men's behavior, mocking vulnerability. Men man come now, come complain about mental health. Now other men go, they laugh am. Or rewarding traditional masculine roles. And I can put, even though I understand that social systems are rarely created or maintained by one group alone, women, families, schools, media, and community participate in passing cultural norms. But did we create it? Did we create it? Was it women that enforced it? Was it families? This one, I just put that there may not be like, say, I lose points. You understand? But my personal opinion is this first one. Most men alive today did not personally design the institution they intended or they inherited. Men are not a single unified groups acting with one set of interests. Different men have different levels of power and many have little influence over the broader social structure. But most of them start from the personal anyway. A person can be harmed by the system even if members of their demographic historically helped created it. I'm not a fan of too much spice, so throw Maggie inside. You guys even reinforce women to reinforce those laws. Now they make women, they reinforce some of those laws. You understand? How many women are laughing or crying at a man for being vulnerable? If there's anything, we're even ready to assist and help a man who is vulnerable. But now man, I go still insult man where they cry. Now man go still insult man where they say they live in true self. And that is why when you say it is structural, it is not structural. You crying is personal. Nobody from the government is coming to flog you. Nobody from a structure is coming to beat you. Can we start from the personal and advance to the structural? Eh? Throw your bitter leaf inside. Ice water, my dear. By this time, the egusi don't resemble egusi. This is what we call spinach bomb. I will throw like 6 inside because I need to eat many vegetables. I know they really chop pepper, but I'm expecting a visitor. Guess who the visitor is? When I know her. So I will throw in small pepper in there. I always wash as I cook because if you leave them after, you don't go fix. Either you are tired from the food where you don't chop or the food where you just cook. So the only solution is for men to create safe spaces for themselves and begin to teach themselves how to seek for help. You see that patriarchal structure where we say you were not the one that created it now, but does not mean that you have to follow it. But most of you follow it diligently as if you're a cow. You understand? You follow it diligently as if you're a cow. The boy child have been left behind. The boy child have been left behind. Who left the boy child behind? You see the way women create spaces for themselves. Almost every woman you see have an NGO that is doing something, helping women. You see the way we are not relaxing. We are always doing something to help the girl child. Make una myself help the boy child. Dear men, help the boy child. This one, I shout out to Alvin. You know they cook without spice. So I will just put small because I don't like to cook with spice. I go buy this one now from Don Morris. So you don't resemble a good because of gestational diabetes, so my dear. Now fufu plantain with the eat now. So cook no ads. At least for me, but I just don't enjoy cooking. That's why I don't make cooking content. But I don't cook this one. So now wait till I go they chop oh till the soup finish. I can't remember saying I need to chop any something. Look on they check on the blood sugar, you know easy. Blood sugar where I'm wondering where I eat which day where I check blood sugar 8.3. 8.3 oh 8.3. I say that wow. In Nigeria, we eat a lot of starch. So if you don't check your blood sugar, as opposed to 8.3 is too high because the limit is supposed to be 7.8 or 7.4. So now remember that fish. You go just quickly flip the fish. Okay, I talk I don't say one side now go the you go the burn. As I wake up, I see my foil paper don't finish. Now I go do it like that. I don't feel the go store now. Very soon, it will dry. And when I go sit down done, I go just turn inside this rubber because then I go put for fridge later when they cook. Everything is a joke for men. And you want society to take your mental health seriously. No, nobody's going to do that. To make fufu, you need to do this step. If not, your fufu will have cocoa. So you need to put small water, turn it, right? Turn them like this. Make it not get cocoa. You understand me? I always use this thing instead of spatula because it resembles spatula anyway. So yeah, men can never get me to feel sympathy for them when you are the cause of your own problem and you want to make yourself a victim so bad. Only you na deadbeat. Only you they insult single mother. Only you, Oga. Only you. Our water go soon, boy. Now only men they insult single mothers. You be deadbeat. You leave your own pikin. The woman will stay with your own pikin. You go still insult them. So I don't understand the reasoning behind that. Before I tell your mommy can eat watermelon. Nobody's supposed to teach you this one again now. It's a big one. Control.